Hello, friends. If you were born before 1966 and you are approaching retirement, or if you have already filed for Social Security, I need you to stop what you are doing and watch the next 10 minutes. Because right now, buried inside a legal formula that the Social Security Administration has never once mailed you a pamphlet about, there is a retirement bonus worth up to $16,400 every single year. Not a one-time check, not a government giveaway, a permanent annual increase to your monthly benefit, guaranteed by federal law. And fewer than 1 in 10 Americans over the age of 60 are actually collecting it. If you want to make sure you never miss an alert like this, click subscribe and the bell right now. New information every single week. Now stay with me, because before this video ends, I am going to show you the exact numbers, the legal source on ssa.gov, and the single decision that determines whether this money goes into your pocket or disappears forever. The name for this bonus is not printed on any form you have ever received in the mail. It is called the Delayed Retirement Credit, and it is written directly into federal law. Here's how it works. The Social Security Administration assigns every American a full retirement age, or FRA. Depending on the year you were born, your full retirement age is either 66, 67, or somewhere in between. If you claim your benefits on that exact date, not early, not late, you receive 100% of the benefit you have earned over your working lifetime. But here is what they never sit you down and explain. If you wait past that date, if you delay your claim, the federal government is legally required to increase your monthly payment by 8% for every full year you hold off. You can do this all the way until age 70. That is 4 full years of 8% increases stacked on top of each other. And those increases are permanent. They do not phase out. They do not expire. Every single month for the rest of your life, your check is larger because you waited. Let me show you exactly what these numbers look like in real dollars, because this is where it becomes impossible to ignore. In 2026, the maximum Social Security benefit for someone who claims at age 62 is $2,969 per month. That is the most you could receive if you start collecting at the earliest legally possible moment. Now watch what happens when you wait. If that same person waits until age 70 to file, just 8 years later, the maximum monthly benefit jumps to $5,181 per month. That is a difference of $2,212 every single month. Multiply that by 12 months in a year, and you are looking at over $26,000 in extra annual income from one single timing decision. For the average Social Security earner, not the maximum, the average American, that annual difference lands right around $16,400 per year. Every year. For the rest of your life. That is not a rounding error. That is not a benefit that Congress might cut next session. That is a legal formula already written into the system, sitting there, waiting for you to use it. Now I know what some of you are thinking. If this is real, why has nobody told me this before? That is exactly the right question. And the answer is what makes this story so important. The Social Security Administration is not required to call you and say, if you wait, you get substantially more money. When you log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov, the very first number the system shows you is your benefit amount at your earliest eligible age. It defaults to showing you 62. Not 67, not 70. 62. The system is built to show you the earliest option first. And for most people, seeing that number on the screen makes the decision feel like it has already been made. Financial data confirms that fewer than 10% of retirees actually wait until age 70 to file. More than 90% of American seniors are leaving this money on the table, not because they chose to, but because nobody ever sat them down and showed them what the formula actually does to their check. Here is what I want you to understand about the break-even point. Because this is the calculation most financial advisors charge you hundreds of dollars to run. And I'm going to give it to you right now, for free. If you claim at 62, you start collecting smaller checks immediately. If you wait until 70, you get larger checks, but you start receiving them 8 years later. The moment the larger payments catch up to and surpass the total of all those smaller early payments is called the break-even age. For most Americans, that break-even point falls somewhere between age 78 and 82. And here is what makes that number important. The average American woman today lives to age 84. The average man lives to age 81. If you are in average health, the math says you will cross that break-even line, and every year past it, the gap in your favor grows wider. For the majority of people watching this video, the formula says waiting is not a risk. It is the smarter strategy. But here is the part of this story that the system will never volunteer. Most people believe Social Security is simple. You reach retirement age, you file, you get your check. What they do not understand is that the benefit amount you lock in the moment you file is permanent. That decision does not reset. It does not adjust. If you claim at 62 and change your mind, there is a very narrow 12-month window where you can withdraw your application, repay what you received, and start over. After 12 months, that window closes permanently. The amount you claimed becomes your fixed monthly income for life. But here is what makes this even more important if you are married. When you pass away, your surviving spouse may be entitled to receive your Social Security benefit in place of their own, if yours is larger. A smaller benefit on your record means a smaller survivor payment for the person you leave behind. This one-timing decision does not just affect your retirement, it shapes your spouse's financial security for years after you are gone. Now I want to be honest with you, because that is what this channel is for. Waiting until 70 is not the right answer for every single person. If you are managing serious health issues, if you have a shorter life expectancy, or if you genuinely cannot afford to live without that income during the waiting years, claiming earlier may be the right decision for your situation. There are also strategies for married couples where one spouse claims early and the other delays, designed to maximize the total lifetime payout for the household. What matters is that you understand the formula before you make the choice, not after you have already filed. The government has built this system so that the people who understand how the delayed retirement credit works walk away with significantly more money than the people who do not. That is why I call this a hidden bonus. Not because it is illegal, not because it is a secret program, but because the system counts on you defaulting to the earliest option, so it never has to pay out the full amount it legally owes you. So here is what you need to do right now, and I'm going to walk you through every step clearly. Step 1. Go to ssa.gov and log into your My Social Security account. If you do not have one, you can create it for free in about 5 minutes using your Social Security number, your email address, and a few pieces of personal identification. Once inside, look for the section called Retirement Benefit Estimates. It will show you your projected monthly payment at age 62, at your full retirement age, and at age 70. Write all 3 numbers down on paper right now. Step 2. Take the difference between your age 70 number and your age 62 number. Multiply that monthly difference by 12. That is your personal annual bonus, the exact amount of money that becomes available to you every year if you delay your claim. Step 3. If you are already past your full retirement age and you have not filed yet, you are still earning those 8% annual increases every year you wait, up until age 70. Do not assume the window is gone. Check your numbers today. Step 4. If you are already receiving benefits and you filed within the last 12 months, there is a form called the SSA 521, the Request for Withdrawal of Application. If you file this form and repay every dollar you have already received, you can restart your claim at a future date at a permanently higher monthly amount. Once 12 months have passed from your original filing date, this option disappears entirely. If you are inside that window right now, this information is urgent. Do not wait another week. Step 5. If you are married, do not make this decision without your spouse in the room. The timing of when each partner claims has major implications for your household lifetime total, and for survivor income after one of you passes away. A Social Security specialist at your local SSA office can run a personalized side-by-side comparison at absolutely no charge to you. You can reach them directly at 1-800-772-1213. Do not pay a financial advisor for a calculation the Social Security Administration will walk you through for free. The information is available. The formula is real. The money is waiting. Here is the bottom line, and I want you to hear every word of this clearly. The Social Security Administration does not call you to explain the delayed retirement credit. The online portals are designed to show you the early option first. Over 90% of American seniors file before they have ever seen the real numbers on what waiting would do to their monthly check. The $16,400 annual bonus is not sitting in a vault with your name on it. But the legal formula that creates it is completely real. It is verified and published at ssa.gov. It has been part of federal retirement law for decades. And for the majority of people watching this video, people who are in reasonable health and will live into their 80s, it is the single most valuable financial decision still sitting on the table. Share this video with your spouse, your children, and your siblings. They will not hear this anywhere else. Hit the like button if this helped you. It tells the platform to put this information in front of other seniors who need it. Click subscribe and the bell so you never miss an alert. Take care of yourself, friends. and take care of each other.